What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another R Bitcoin. As always, links will be in the description. And if you do enjoy this content, we upload 4 or 5 videos a week, so consider subscribing. With that, I'm Bitcoin Jake09, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Number 10. Just ordered my first hardware wallet, Ledger Nano S. BTC are going to sleep for a long time. Hopefully, won't regret it. Number 9. Read a lot of posts early this year about Bitcoin on track to 100K by end of year, and everyone seems super confident. Well, here we are. What happened? Yeah, there you go. For 8, what Bitcoin price slump? Bitcoin outperforms stocks and gold for third year in a row. Yep, best performing asset of like all time, pretty much, since it was created. Number 7. Guy says he has a formula to Bitcoin trading and wants me to write automated software for him. Hello, I'm a very small programming YouTuber with about 150 subscribers. I only make super simple Python tutorials, nothing to do with crypto at all. Now this guy emails me and says he has a project for me. He says up front the project would not be a paid one. Rather, he would pay me 15% on every trade he made with my software after I finish it. He also says, I like to problem solve a lot, so I took on trading, futures trading crypto with leverage, and in the course of around 6 months, I got a formula for predicting how the market goes, and I'm in some communities with online regarding this, and I seen that no one has what I developed. They have knowledge and they do technical analysis on the market, plus use of many indicators. It says Bitcoin is not gambling and can be predicted accurately. He says he accurately predicts the price of Bitcoin using his formula. In a follow-up email, he shared his predictions formula. They are attached below. Now, as a 14-year-old who knows nothing about Bitcoin or crypto, I have no idea if this guy is legit or he is just making stuff up. I guess the reason he is talking to me about it is that he knows I'm a naive teenager. I also have school going on and says this project would require a team of people and would last many months. I can't be managing a business while managing my high school application. This guy legit. What should I do? I'm very confused. Thank you, Edit. So due to the overwhelming consensus, I replied to him asking him to predict the highs and lows of Bitcoin for the next 2 weeks. He fails to do that. I will ghost him if he fails. Thank you to everyone who replied for clearing this up for me, and I apologize for what seems like a dumb question. What? What is this scribble here? Patterns? That's the patterns? What are you talking about? Hmm. I don't know. That's kind of funny, though. Where are we at? Number 6. Bitcoin is about building generational wealth. Bitcoin is the hardest money ever discovered. It's the most decentralized currency available to mankind. Its value will ebb and flow over the next decade, just as it has for the past one. Bitcoin is the greatest tool for building generational wealth because of one primary property. It can't be confiscated if stored properly. It cannot be confiscated through inflation. If Bitcoin is banned in the US next year, I don't care. If Bitcoin is banned for a decade, I don't care. Bitcoin will outlast the US, Chinese, and Russian governments. Authoritarians thrive on confiscation of wealth. They prey on those who cannot defend themselves. 99% of us fall into a class of people who are laughed at by wealthy and powerful. They take their backdoor deals and convince themselves they're better than us. Bitcoin is our way of silently revolting from their corrupt system. Bitcoin is political. It is not left versus right, but authoritarian versus liberty, centralization versus decentralization, the masses versus the inbred elite. The fiat system is a Ponzi scheme made up of even smaller Ponzi schemes like Social Security. It is an illusion of wealth. Right now, the illusion is starting to fade. It's impossible for anyone to miss the rising prices of food. For those most astute, they will also notice the rising price of education, healthcare, and housing. Bitcoin is the lifeboat from the sinking ship, but it's more than that. It's the foundation from which to start a new society. Bitcoin bleeds the fiat system, which subsidies oil production at the cost of future generations. A fiat system which engages in pointless wars to destabilize the Middle East and shore up the petrodollar. A fiat system that bloats the upper class through the cancellation effect. Before now, there have been efforts to fight against the system, but none have been as successful as Bitcoin. To tear down the disgusting and aberrant fiat system, all that you have to do is hodl Bitcoin. The simple task is not so simple to carry out. I'll lay out the steps I believe are needed to successfully hodl Bitcoin, and I welcome input. Learn how to hold your key securely, learn how to get Bitcoin, and think with a generational mindset. The Bitcoin revolution is a silent revolution, but is not a fast one. Very few revolutions are. They are a cumulative. They are a accumulation of events, built up over years and decades. The fiat system and those who have grown fat from it will not go easy. We must be patient, but also steadfast. There will be many challenges, either from shitcoin distractions, legal harassment, CBDCs, phishing scams, exchange hacks, or blatant attempts at confiscation. If we can just hodl, we will win. The first step to survive this revolution is to get angry at the injustice done to the 99%. For our children and grandchildren, use this anger as motivation for when things get hard. Lastly, remember what we are building as we fight for Bitcoin, a better future for the generations to come. We can win a major battle in the arms race and gain a new territory of freedom for several years. Satoshi. So yeah, yeah, get angry. Like, you should be angry at like the government and politics and stuff. I mean, what the like 50% tax on like stuff like if your government's running at a deficit, that should be illegal. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. Like, it just I don't know. It does piss me off though. Number 5. This man predicts Bitcoin back in 1999. Okay, we've seen this a few times. Go and watch it again though. It's a pretty good clip.
So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A.
And with no C. Like, you have nobody needs to see anything. Number 4, Bitcoin on Children book about money. Money for beginners. There's Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? There you go. Interesting. Oh, okay. You got the note. You got fiat, not worth the paper it's printed on. Okay. Number 3, do you think Bitcoin will outperform stock market next year? I have no theories, just looking to hear opinions. Nice. All right. Number 2, full ape into Bitcoin. Bitcoin Standard, The Price of Tomorrow, and Sovereign Individual. There you go. There's some good books to read right there. Yeah, oh, that's another good one. Mastering Bitcoin by Andreas Antonopoulos. Yeah, that's another great book. Number 1, people are misinterpreting the cause behind Bitcoin's decline in exchange balances and dormant addresses over the last 3 years. It's not because more people are hodling. It's because of the rise of paper Bitcoins like WBTC, GBTC, ETFs, derivatives, etc. Paper Bitcoins are making the velocity of real Bitcoins decline. Paper Bitcoin issuers hold the real asset in reserve somehow, so on-chain it appears the coins are dormant, when really the Bitcoins are moving in the paper market. Now, I'm not saying that more people are holding than ever. I'm just pointing out that people are misreading what the on-chain data really means. On-chain data is basically useless in this new world of paper Bitcoins. I don't know. I mean, doesn't the Lightning Network kind of do something similar? Also, you can't really track that, so I don't know. Anyway, that's it for our Bitcoin top 10 past 24 hours. As always, everything is down below. If you enjoy this content, let us know down below. Also, leave a like, comment, whatever. Help the algorithm get this video out there. Peace, love, and hodl.